NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Its second-round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational. We're at the Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, Florida, site of one of the PGA Tour's premier stops, the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Always attracting a great field, and through the years it has been the scene of just some championship play from one guy in particular.
Tiger Woods has won there an incredible 8 times. This is not heading in the right direction.
It looks like it's going to be in the rough. Oh, look out, Frank. Where's this one headed?
This is definitely rough, Rich, off the tee.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. This one looks right on point. On the green, and a chance for birdie here on the first hole. Birdie here yesterday. This putt again for birdie. You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Got it for par. 231-yard par 3 second. Frank, pretty good hole.
It certainly is, Rich. The carry on the right side's a little shorter, but if you're going to take it down the left side, you've got to fly that ball at least another 20 yards.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
Put a birdie on the card here yesterday, don't forget. Shouldn't be a problem here.
That not go in.
Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts.
Even par, currently.
Well, considering the lead that he has on the rest of the field, a par is all you need. Frank, now to the third hole, and where's the trouble here? That's fairly obvious, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's one thing you don't want to remind yourself of. There's a bunker all the way down the right side. That's a good place to aim.
Like the looks of this one.
Oh, yeah.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Frank, this is one of my favorite shots on the course here at Bay Hill, the second at number 3. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track for birdie.
You're not going to birdie every hole.
That's how you maintain momentum. Make those putts for par. 561-yard par 5 fourth. Frank, a chance to make 4 and maybe even an eagle 3.
Yeah, that green's just raised a little bit. So if you had a good drive in there and you're going with a slightly shorter club, big advantage. Oh, that's it. New member of the 300-yard club.
Good poke right there. Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot. Frank, tricky little third shot here at the par 5 fourth.
Especially if you don't have a full number, because there's just that little mound in the middle of the green. If you get on the wrong side of that, instantly you can be 30, 40 feet away. So check where the flag is. Is it front? Is it back? And then try and land it in that section.
Safely aboard. Frank, at the fourth, we pulled the hammer out. Here, maybe it's a scalpel?
Well, it just depends. A little trailing breeze. A drive is not always a bad play here. 367 yards to the front. There's a little kick forward. So, wind behind your back, almost worth a go. Long and straight.
That's how you do it. Good tee shot, good lie, and now a good chance to take advantage here on this hole. Frank, what about this approach shot here at the fifth?
One of the few holes where you get a short iron in your hand for that second shot, but that green slopes away at about a 45-degree angle to the right, which makes distance control paramount here at 5. And this one just starts right of the flag.
You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable, that never deviated offline.
So coming off the birdie on the previous hole, a chance now for yet another one.
And momentum all in his favor.
I tell you, he's setting himself up for a good weekend. A former college #1 makes another birdie. Frank, talk to us about the sixth hole here at Bay Hill. Intimidating to look at as
I don't want to talk about it, Rich. I don't like the look of the hole. It's too tough. It intimidates everybody.
I can't imagine what players would be feeling walking up to this tee box.
Yeah, stand there. You'll find out. Got the measurement out there, Rich. Looks like 290 yards.
Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his second shot. Had a birdie here yesterday in there close. Great opportunity for another one. Locked in on the read and the speed. The eagle has landed. Wow. Now at the par 3-7, Frank, it's just under 200 yards.
But it's still quite daunting. A very narrow entry on that left side, so you've got to hit the ball flush off the tee. Really guarantee a carry of that over that right bunker, so it's still a daunting tee shot. Good
looking shot right here. Well, he gave us a demonstration today why he's one of the best in the sport. Every green hit in regulation. Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday. Wow, I can't believe he found the cup on that one.
Clean up on aisle 5.
Frank, as you step to the tee here at the 8th, what are you seeing?
Another hole that suits the long hitter, Rich. That bunker just over 300 yards. The further you get down there, the shorter club you have in over the water.
That's in the fairway. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot.
Really. This is an awkward length.
So the dominant performance continues.
Yeah, we're watching two tournaments right now, the one at the top and the rest.
Finishing up here on the front side at Bay Hill with a lengthy par 4. What's the key, Frank?
Well, the hole's relatively flat, but the rough on the right comes into play. If you can carry that ball 300 yards, then just take it in over the bunker.
That one is bunker bound, it looks like. Not quite what he wanted. Tee shot is in the bunker. All right, Frank, second shot.
Yeah, it looks like a good lie. Just take maybe half a club more than the distance allows. Still got to check the wind. Don't have to fly the ball all the way to the flag from here. There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. Yet again in the bunker. You know how to play this shot, Frank, right? You keep your chin up, you look down your nose at the ball, you have to pick it cleanly, and keep your head still. Frank, looks like maybe the greatest bunker player of all time right there.
Well, he's making a name for himself today. You could certainly put him up there with Gary Player, Severiano Ballesteros. That was just a great bunker shot.
Did the job right there. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
And yet again, he has hit it off the tee and into the bunker. Frank, really no problem. High-level players don't mind a fairway bunker.
Yeah, good clean lie. Just a nice swing there, guaranteed a clean contact. That lip shouldn't be a problem. Still fly that ball all the way to the green.
Frank, I think that's going in the bunker.
Looks like it.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
Nice approach shot. He'll be happy with that. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Another par 4 here, the 11th. It's just under 440 yards. This time, there's water looming left and then bunkers on the right-hand side. It's a pretty good challenge, Frank.
This hole's very similar to the third hole on the front side. 2 bunkers down the right side. Just got to keep it a little left. You don't have to hit driver here.
Just a good solid tee shot right there, about 280 yards. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. This looks like it's going to find the target.
Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that today.
So a tester from 4 feet. And that's a birdie. Frank, now we're at the 574-yard, par 5 12th. How critical are the par 5s if you're trying to put a score on the board here at Bay Hill?
They're crucial, Rich, because the par 4s are very, very difficult. So anytime you get a par 5, you've really got to take advantage of it.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot, he is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Playing his second shot here at the par 5. That was just a gutsy shot right there, and a good look at eagle coming up.
It's at sneaky distance. Just making a mockery of the field now. Another eagle.
Frank, this is an interesting hole. It's the par 4 13th, and it isn't necessarily a driver off the tee. What are the options?
Yeah, you break it down. 250 off the tee, leaves 120. There's nothing wrong with playing the hole that way. You get a little over-ambitious here and run out of fairway. That second shot over water. Whoa.
That's a nice spot right there in the fairway here at 13. Par 4 13th, Frank, how do you hit this approach shot?
Rich, it's the first par 4 at Bay Hill where the water is actually on the right of the green, and that has to be taken into consideration. Just a little errant shot, and then you're going to be wet. So a little left of the flag, that's where you want to be.
Really in control of this hole. Birdie yesterday and another opportunity on the way. And getting ready for the putt.
Good read, good line, well played.
14th hole, Frank, more than 200 yards, par 3. This is no picnic.
No, it plays a little longer than that too, slightly uphill. You've got to carry the ball onto the front of the screen. It will not run up.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
That one inside of 10 feet, really dialed in. Coming off a bogey here yesterday, chance to make it right. Continues to amaze, yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Now at the 15th, big dogleg right here. What's the best way to go, Frank?
Really down the left side. It's very tempting to try and hit it across that bunker, but not only do you have to carry the bunker, you've also got to carry those little shrubs down the right side.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
Well, that was a beautiful drive, Frank. Really good position to take advantage.
Sitting up beautifully to fill it.
You know what's great about Bay Hill is that it's the house that Arnold Palmer built, the King. And if you do visit Bay Hill, there's actually a decent chance that at some point you'll bump into Arnold, either in the grill room for breakfast or out of the driving range. He still loves the game, always has. And there's also a good chance that Arnold will say hello to you, look you in the eye. He is the best there ever was when it comes to fan interaction. No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie.
It's no snack, though.
Wow, what a putt. That is huge. Frank, you think about the great putters of all time. I think the one name that generally jumps up with golf aficionados is Ben Crenshaw. And he learned to play and to putt from his beloved longtime instructor, Harvey Penick, who taught Ben and Tom Kite and some others to play from, as he said it, from the cup backwards. You know, everybody loves power. We all like to drive it a long ways. But Harvey stressed the importance of the little shots, and obviously it paid off with Ben Crenshaw. Frank, he could make eagle right here with a really good approach shot.
Yeah, well within his reach, too. And Rich, we just sit back and relax here. I think we're going to see perhaps a very good look at eagle coming up.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
That was a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. Been pretty good all day from this distance. Just trying to take care of business. Continuing to play well, a birdie. Frank, par 3 17th here at Bay Hill. How difficult is this hole?
This one takes your best tee shot, Rich. Otherwise, you're just looking at 4 or 5.
This one's looking good. Take that all day, just 15 feet. "15 feet away." That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
Par here's fine, isn't it, Frank? Frank, the 18th here at Bay Hill. This is a chance to be a hero, but it could all go horribly wrong, couldn't it?
Yeah, this is another hole and a great example of it's never over until it's over. Oh, it's fine.
That is a really good tee shot right there, Frank.
I think that tipped the 300-yard mark.
Well, Frank, this is one of the most famous shots in the whole sport of golf, the second to 18 at Bay Hill.
And one of the most unpredictable, unless your name is Robert Gamers. Remember, he holed his second shot here to win the tournament many years ago. For some reason, the yardage book's almost got to be thrown away here at 18, Rich, because that second shot always plays longer or shorter than the actual number. So be a little lucky here, as well as good at 18.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Good putt. So all the scores have been posted for round number 2, and look who is on top of the leaderboard, Frank.
Yeah, with 2 very solid rounds of golf. Key right now, just stay out of your own way and keep it up. The pressure will start to build. We know that as you get closer to the end of this tournament.